Hola amigos, hola amigas, Dorian here from Hooverlux. Welcome, bienvenido, croeso salam, welcome to the channel y'all. As you can see, I am joined here with Phil from Servisslimline. Hey Phil.
Hello.
So Phil has been up for the weekend and we've been doing lots of washing machine related stuff, haven't we?
Mostly, yeah.
We have, but we are doing a vac one as well. So there's a bag next to Phil and there's something next to my side, and we will pull them out together. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! We have got Dirt Devils. Now, let me take the gubbins off mine. Doesn't matter. So this is my Dirt Devil, and that's your Dirt Devil.
Yeah. They're pretty much the same. That's different.
Yes.
Other than that.
So on this one, what's yours look like if you take your cap off? Yeah, it's the same.
It's the same, yeah.
Except that's got a
I
rubber
noticed
stopper.
you've got a wooden brush roll, mine's metal by the look of it.
I think mine is possibly older. I think yours is newer.
Not a clue, to be honest.
No, neither have I.
Don't know if you can date them somehow.
No idea at all. But I do have a feeling that this is older.
Right.
I don't know, I just have a feeling for
Okay.
some reason. So now you'd have seen my Dirt Devil in a video where I cleaned and polished it, and what I've done is first of all, it had a zip all the way around it. Yours
Mine's just a pull out one.
doesn't. Let's show the viewers. Oh, just
No point pulling it out.
like that. So hold it like that. Sink. So that is my bag, that is your bag, which is full of dirt. So we are going to do a little bit of a mess test as well. So yeah, they look pretty much the same, to be honest, except your one. So the zip on mine was broken. So I sewed up the zip completely, and then inside then I have a bag for it. So if I take this off like so, there you can see that has got a tiny little microfiber bag on it. So I had to cut the edge of it round because it was square, and then fitted it on. Fits on perfect, stays on.
What's that from then, that bag?
It's just a generic one for tiny little vacuums. I just bought a load of them that were on eBay. I thought they'd come in handy, and they do for many machines.
Right, okay, that's good.
So that is mine. So the bag is going to be kept nice and clean. So I'm just going to slide my bag on. It's not too complicated to do. Doesn't matter which way it goes on. So changing the bag is not a huge hassle with this one. Let me just get that back on while it dings 20 o'clock. This one, on the other hand, does not have the hole in the back like my one does to fit a bag onto it. It's got a ridge underneath, which is like a U-shaped cup. So the dirt basically just goes straight into the bag. So this is full of dirt. So what we're going to do, I'm going to reposition the camera on top of the rug, because the rug's going to need shampooing anyway, so I don't really care. And what I'm going to do is empty out all this dirt, and I'm going to do a quick dirt mess test with my Christmas vacuum, which was the Hoover I got behind there.
Okay.
So we're going to give that a quick go. So let me just get this all set up. Okay, so here I have Phil's Dirt Devil. There's a tag on the bag which you pull off. Oh, look at that. And let's, oh my goodness, that is what was inside that little bag. So what I'm going to do is spread it out. So here I have my Hoover Eco G. So that's where I'm going to be doing the big mess test on it. Now this is a bit impromptu, simply because as we've got the big mess there, I was like, oh well, stuff it, we may as well do the big mess test video on it. I've only used it a little bit for a quick demo, so let's see if it'll cope with this mess. And I'm going to do it on max power. This is the head that it comes with. So it has it's just that, basically.
Just squeeze
very
it in, yeah.
basic. Let's see how it goes. A forward and back pass through all the mess. It's on max, it's pretty quiet.
It is actually.
Well, that was pretty awful, because that is it for the path. That tiny little bit. So it's absolutely rubbish.
There's my finger.
At picking up big clumps. There is one for hard floors, but we're not doing hard floors, this is carpet. So this floor head is absolutely rubbish. So we're going to stop the camera a second and I'm going to fit a Miele head to it. So what I have fitted to it now is the Miele turbo head. But unfortunately it doesn't quite fit, so I put some gaffer tape here to hold it on.
It stays.
Now that's not quite as spinny at all as compared to the Miele. So
See how it
let's
goes.
give it a go. So the clumps in it are blocking it.
Chewing it out.
Because there's just not enough airflow. Defrazzling it. That's crap. So the next one I'm going to try is this hard floor head. I'm just going to try it because it's got these rollers on it.
Ah.
And it should have, they may help break up the clumps, I don't know, but let's give it a go anyway.
Oh, that's a Hoover one as well. Did that come with it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops, wrong way around. It's better than the straight suction head.
Oh, yeah.
Still, absolutely rubbish. So now we're going to use my bug-eyed ladybug Miele that I refurbed. Let's try that with the turbo brush. I blocked it. Whoa. we've got a blockage.
It's on the button, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Now, where's the block? So the block is in here. Right, give me a second, I'll get a big screwdriver.
Right.
Take a look. And see.
Yeah.
Whoa, that is packed solid.
Yep.
Filled into the turbine. Right, okay, so don't think there are many turbines. Possibly the pneumatic one would fit, but I can't get it to fit the Miele at all. Right, okay, so turbo brushes, they're not picking it up, so I'm going to pick the big lumps up first and then go over it then with the go back to the hoover. So the slow-mo bit that you saw there was done using the Hoover Eco G. Let's pick up the rest. Oh, it's horrible, babe.
I can hear it.
Horrible.
It's horrible.
At least this one actually feels it sticking to the job.
Yeah, I can hear it.
You can hear the dust coming out that the other one left behind. Straight on a lower power. It's hard to touch that very easily. Okay, so I just wanted to do a little bit of a big mess test there using the Hoover Eco G, and you'll see me do a video on it doing the whole house for now. So let's get back to the Dirt Devils. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to clean out this cloth bag of the Dirt Devil, of Phil's Dirt Devil. So I'm going to use the Hoover Eco G as my kind of benchy for the minute. Okay. So that is the bag all cleaned up. It could do with a wash, to be honest, but it's gotten most of it out. Let's just give this a bit of dust up as well. Okay, so as you can see there, the dirt comes through and then just comes into this cup, into the bag, and then that is it. You empty out the bag. So what I'm going to do now is make it a bagged machine for fill. So when it comes to emptying it again, it's going to be a lot less messy. So give me a minute and I'll be back. Okay, so here we are with my trusty fake SIBO bags. Let me just take the top off, just do a little quick measurement, so that's fine. I don't have to be too careful of what I cut off here, as long as it's straight. There we go. So I'm going to put my hand inside the SIBO bag and then put that inside the Dirt Devil. Just have a look, make sure it fits in absolutely fine. I'm going to turn this back and make sure that there aren't a lot of thick things on it. I'll wedge it between my legs. I've got to make sure that the rubber is towards the top, so it looks like Santa's mitten.
Ah, does as well, yeah.
I could do that again. You just got to get a feel for it so it fits into the bag completely. And just work your way around. There we go. Right, now where's that tag? The tag is there.
Doesn't have to be at the top.
No.
To you.
And let's fit it back on.
Probably a tighter seal that way as well.
Yeah.
Stop it
Make sure
falling
that
off.
you're not blocking the fan. Tidy it up around the edge. And there we go. I mean, if you're really that fussy, you can go around carefully and just cut the excess off. Obviously without cutting through the outer bag.
Otherwise there is trouble.
Otherwise there is trouble. But I think it gives a quite of a bit of a Santa motif. There we go, just a little trim. But there we go, so now that is bagged. So number one, there's going to be less dust coming through here, even though this is very good, because if you notice, there was a lot of fine dust.
There was a lot of fine dust, yeah.
So this does act very well as a filter. But with this, you've doubled that, and you've also put everything inside. So when it comes to emptying it, it'll be a lot easier.
It will be interesting when I do empty it to see how much dust does get through there into the outer bag.
Yeah.
So
now, for example, these are fake SIBO bags, which I do not recommend using for SIBOs. I don't recommend using fake bags for SIBOs or Milas, the fake ones. They're not thick enough.
Okay.
But because the airflow on these are so low, and also on vintage machines and older machines where the airflow is so much lower, it's not going to cause a problem.
Right.
So, yeah, as you can see, that's that. So, I think we should give it a demo.
Yep, sounds
Let's go.
good. All right.
Okay, so we got the Dirt Devils to hand. On the first step, we've got the wedding mess, or as I call it, gay mess. Phil will be calling it wedding mess. One step up, two steps up, we've got sawdust. And another two up, we've got sand, coloured sand. Why have I done that? Because if there's... I'm going to have to remove them off that step. I'm going to clean that step, and I'm going to clean that step. So what I want to see is scatter. Will it scatter down?
Will it scatter onto that next step?
Will it scatter onto the next one? So I'm going to make sure we got a fair test here and clean it up, and then start the test. Well, we're at the foot of our stairs, literally. And what we got here, we got my Dirt Devil. Phil's cleaned up and refurbished and modernized Dirt Devil. And again, like I said, we've got the steps. Right, we had to wait a while to do this. So Phil's going to be double-handed with each of the Vacs, and we're going to do a little part. What we wanted to do is to see if there's any scattering on the stair below. So,
All right, ready? Hello.
Hello. Fire away. Little bit of dropout. Hang on. So I noticed that there was a bit of good vibration on there. Right, okay, so we did one strip on that.
Yeah.
And now one strip on the
strip on the
next.
next one, yeah.
Let me take you through the banister. Okay. Now you're always going to have the line of disgust because the belt's in the middle.
Not a lot at all.
No,
It's been
one
pretty
little
good.
bit there, one little bit over there. Right, so let's do the sand one next. Okay, so on Phil's one, a little bit in the middle, which is expected. A little bit more in the middle on that one, for some reason.
But I found yours seemed to agitate better.
When you were doing the first one, I noticed that my one was vibrating the carpet a bit more. But that's not a bad job for a pass and a half. There is still, I can see, you know, that's a nice close-up there. You can still see there's plenty left.
There is definitely,
Let's have a look at your side.
Yeah.
No,
there is still,
but not as bad as
No,
my
it's not as
side.
bad,
So
yeah.
probably
But
your
then
brush roll is newer.
Yeah, well, this was brand new out the box, to be fair. But I have used it.
The bristles on your one, what are they? Because I know that mine's a wooden brush roller.
Yeah, mine's actually metal, you see, so...
Are the brushes any harder or softer? They're about the same.
I think yours are obviously more frayed a little bit. Mine seem more a bit straighter, I'm not sure.
Yeah, definitely.
But
Right, okay, so what we'll do, we'll go back to the beginning now and we'll just watch Phil vacuum my stairs. Hey!
Yay! Which one?
Yeah, let's, both of them.
Did you see that one?
It's blowing them. There's the blowers on the side. We'll get your tools out for that one. Not too bad.
There is a bit of scatter there, look.
Oh yeah. Okay, so you know, they're pretty good even for like a modern day.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean,
Because you use yours.
I don't. I do use mine. Yeah, for my stairs at home.
Mm.
It's more of a. It's a much older carpet. It's probably about 40-year-old carpet.
Oh,
so
wow.
the poles had it.
Yeah, yeah.
It will never come back up. It's not like that. So.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna get Phil's tools out, and we'll be back in a second. So there we go. There are Phil's tools. Oh, you got a spare belt.
Got a spare belt. Yeah, I've got everything pretty much.
Okay.
That's the belt lifter tool thing.
Ah.
Crevice tool.
I did notice that your belt seemed a bit saggy.
Did it?
As in stretched.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, right. That's interesting.
Because that's the original belt, isn't it?
That is the original belt, but then again, it's not had a massive amount of use.
Yeah.
So.
All your literature.
Yep, manual there.
Handy.
That's probably the guarantee, or just a brochure. No, that's a guarantee, I think. And then whatever that is, that's part of the guarantee as well. So.
Yeah. Is there a year on it?
There's. What is it now? When your money back, I'm not actually sure. When your money back. Doesn't say.
Anything on the other ones?
Possibly.
So look at that one.
Oh, my model's
93. This is
I've
on
got
the magazine.
94 here.
So yeah, so it's kind of like this one's got 93 printed on it. So it gives you a rough estimate of when it was. It's kind of like the early 90s.
1993 manual there. So
Okay. And those were all the ones. You had the Upright Deluxe, the Handy,
haven't you got one of those?
Broomy,
I'm sure you have.
Eclipse, Rebel, Sweeper, and Flexi. Flexi and Handy. They sound like Dirty Seven Dwarfs. Broomy, Eclipsey, Rebely, Sweepy, Upright Deluxey, Flexi, and Handy. Wait! Right, okay, so there we go, that's that. What tools do we have with it? So a dusting brush.
We've got a dusting brush and the crevice tool.
Okay, leave that out because we might use that as well in between.
And the belt lifter, which is pretty pointless to be quite honest.
So there we go, that's what it's got on the box.
We've also got the hose.
What car is that?
What car's that? Let me have a look. Haven't got a clue.
No, I can tell by those hideous curtains. Right, okay, so Phil's going to attach his tool.
Tools.
So the front on that is slightly different to mine.
Yep. There's
a little bit of whatchamacallit.
There. Hook there. Doesn't seem stretched.
No.
Feels pretty good. It's not. It doesn't feel stretched like a Kirby would, and it cracking and whatever. So that goes into the bottom there. That little thing.
That completely covers it.
Yeah,
so like
it
a
should
nose
lock
Hoover
in.
Junior.
It locks in like that.
Excellent.
So that's on there.
Okay.
And then stay there. I'll go on there.
So let's feel the suction. Oh shit.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's alright.
But what it is, it gets everything you need it to up.
Yeah. He says.
I might need the dusty brush for that.
That's wedged me, big time.
That's pretty well. It'll probably hold a bit of paper,
Yeah.
but not much.
Well, there we go. So it does do the job. It's I'm not rating the tools. if you wanted light dusting, I guess. But I do quite like the actual action on it. I think it's pretty good. It's cleaned up the stairs really quite well.
Well, that's why I use it. I mean, it is really, really good for the stairs. I mean, you saw the agitation on it.
Yes.
So even on a carpet like this, where the pile isn't completely knackered.
Yeah.
You know.
But it'll be interesting now to see how you get on with that bag on it.
It will, yeah. I'm definitely going to let you know on that one.
Yeah, definitely. I'll give you a couple to take home with you. But yes, it'll just save it because it'll just be easy for you to clean it then. You won't have to worry about the bag.
At some point, what I'm going to try and do is get these paint marks off of that.
Yeah.
Because there's paint all over it. Like I said, when I was decorating my room, I left the box lid open, so all of that hose has got paint specks on. So
oops,
it just needs a clean up. So I'll do that at some point.
Okay, we'll just get this video finished now. So there we go, my friends. We have done the demos with the Dirt Devils. I'm gonna give Phil a couple of bags to take home with him, so he can fill it again, do it again, keep it nice and clean.
Good, yeah.
I hope you've enjoyed this fun little video. Big mess test. That was the first and last because we spent half an hour dusting the entire living room because it was absolutely everywhere, and I am never doing that again, ever. So thank you very much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe for more videos. Share on social media. That really does help us a lot. Links to Phil's channel will be in the video description below, so go and check it out. Subscribe to Phil. He's a really, really nice guy. And on behalf of us, we will say bye.